What up? What up? What up? We back with another one, baby. You already know who it is. The Mekonnect in the building.
Your boy FatBoy Spike.
Back with another episode, man. Episode 10. Episode 10. We at it again, man. I already know what y'all was saying, man. I already know what y'all had on y'all mind since Saturday, man. Dion them got their ass white. Now they wiped their ass with Dion now. Put it that way. That's what happened. What it was 42-6?
Whatever it was, it wasn't good.
42-6, man. Woo, that was an ass whooping right there. Remind me of the good old days. They wasn't so good. You got that ass whooping from your mama or your daddy.
I mean, I guess you could say the it needed to happen though, because they was riding high. It was time to shut them down a little bit, bring them back to reality, let them know that they could be beat. You know what I'm saying? Like they became celebrities overnight with all that winning that they were doing and shit, and I think they were doing too much celebrating and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Man,
I think it was time for them to take a loss. I think it was time for them to take a loss, man. They needed to take their loss to bring it back to reality that hey, y'all is touchable, goddamn. Somebody can beat y'all, and maybe now they'll focus a little bit more.
I ain't gonna say they needed it, but it was bound to happen. Like you said, like it's a wake up call more than anything because I mean they exposed a lot. But all they got to do is put big people on the 350 pounders on the line and shit. They got them.
Yeah, man.
That's all they got to do is break their line down and they got them. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause either it's taking them too long to get open, or Shadur going through his reads too slow.
And I do think he go through his reads too slow because if you ask me, when you really pay attention to it, like he either holding the ball for a long time while in the pocket, running around back there when the defense get to him. So he taking more sacks, more hits. And that's what made me say last time when we talked about this, I wonder, I ain't gonna say I don't think, I wonder if he gonna make it through the season with all them hits and shit he take. Because this shit, they're just, I mean, I think you gotta have that clock in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ain't nobody open. Either let's see if I can run and pick up a few yards, or this nigga bearing down on me. Let's get rid of this ball, live to fight another down. But I don't think he see it like that.
Another thing, like you saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I was playing quarterback, and I went to training camp at Oklahoma. Hold on.
So I understand. I understand what he was finna say, like, but with Shadur, like he ain't just no little quarterback. He a big quarterback. What's up, everybody that's watching right now? He ain't no little quarterback. He a big quarterback. So I mean, he ain't no little quarterback, or he ain't that big of a quarterback. But anybody can be hurt. So if he gonna come on taking all them hits that he taking, eventually he gonna fall. Now let me say this too right here. Dion Dion said something that I think is it was crazy when I heard it, and then I was like, damn, I don't think Dion lying. Dion said these people not trying to beat Colorado, these people trying to beat Dion. They don't care about beating the kids, they care about beating Dion Sanders. And when he said that, I was like, damn, that shit makes sense, because they think he's so cocky and all that different shit that all they want to do is be able, they want to say, I was the one that beat Dion that season. I was the one. Like, they ain't gonna say we beat Colorado. We beat Dion. And so once he said this shit, I understood where he was coming from.
Yeah, facts. But I mean, you can't say that he cocky because he been that way his whole career. So I mean, that's just him being him. So it's like, okay, I think the problem is they see how successful he became on that level, in the what that is Pac-12, in the Pac-12, which is a big conference. It's a dominant conference, but they saying how successful he became overnight coming from an HBCU, and that's what they don't like. Nah,
Yeah,
we can't have him on top of the mountain.
yeah, because you know what they were projected to win 2 games this year.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
They went with 111 last year. They were projected to win 2. And then before all the projections and stuff came out, it's another reason when you think about it, it's another reason why they don't want this stuff to be successful, right? Dion went in the transfer portal and built this team. He got rid of most of the players that was on that team, on that 1-11 team. He got rid of most of them and then decided to build his own team through the transfer portal. What I'm saying is you had coaches coming out that didn't like that, right? They had something negative to say about it. So if he take that approach and win, come on, man, them folk they gonna feel like hell no. They want him to lose bad because they don't want that to become a habit where you go build your whole team through the transfer portal. And I don't know why not. If the players out there, go get them.
Right. If they want to come, how can you stop them?
Yeah,
unless y'all try to get together and try to make a rule against it. Of course they already got rules for it. If you transfer to another school, then you got to sit out a year and all that. But I want to touch back on Shador and his reads. Like, we know that he was training with Tom Brady, right?
right.
But you got to understand, Tom Brady had a hell of a line. So you ain't got the luxury to sit back there, drink tea, you know what I'm saying? Eat a biscuit and then look for your reason, then throw the ball. Like you only, I would say you only got 3 seconds. Left side, middle, right. Get rid of it.
Yeah, and Tom Brady had a clock in his head though. Tom Brady knew that okay, ain't nothing open. Like Tom Brady lasted so long. What he was injured 1 full season. Like the games that he missed came from suspension. Like other than the 1 full season he missed when he got hurt in the first game of the season, the rest of the guys he missed came from suspension. So what I'm saying is like he had that clock in his head that tell him get rid of this ball.
Right.
Like he wasn't taking those hits, and that's why he was able to play 22, 23, 24 years, however many years, and be as successful. He was just a damn good quarterback, but he was successful and playing all them years because he wasn't taking all them hits. And Shador got to understand that you taking all these hits in college. Think about when you get to the NFL, them folks faster, stronger, more powerful. And them folks said getting hit by a linebacker is like getting in a crash at 30, 40 miles per hour. And that's just hitting your body. That ain't even hitting no car. That's protecting you a little bit. Man, you better stop playing, man. And man, you better figure something else out. I ain't trying to tell him how to quarterback. You know, he been doing whatever he been doing his whole life, but I'm just saying, man, you got to come better.
So, do you think this a problem? They say all these celebrities supposed to be at the game. LeBron James, Jay-Z, Ice Cube, Shaquille O'Neal, Snoop, Lil Wayne, Draymond Green, and other big name celebrities are reportedly coming to Boulder this weekend.
I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's a problem. I think it's them supporting, right? But I do think it puts a bigger target on Colorado from the fact that they know who all these folks there to see, right? All these folks there to support Colorado. So everybody know that these folks there to support Colorado. I don't think it's a problem with them wanting to support Dion or support the school or support the players. You know what I'm saying? Whoever they going to, well, we know who they going to support. I don't think that's a problem. But how other teams go, like USC might go look at it and be like, okay, they want to come do this right here. We're gonna put on the show for them and let them know that they rooting for the wrong team type shit. So it might go bad their way. Got your hand 2.5 to 3 seconds. APG. Hey man, y'all know how APG ain't with us right now, but he's still with us, man. got his eyes open. He here. He's still here. But yeah, I do think it do put a target on their back, but I don't see nothing wrong. It put a bigger target on their back, but I don't see nothing wrong with them supporting the team or supporting Dion or whatever, or whoever they're going out to support.
Facts. I had a question. I was sent this. All right, say that your wife and APG, you answer this in the chat too, because you were supposed to answer it too. Say that your wife say, I love you. What do you say back?
What I say back?
Yeah.
I say I love you too, big face.
APG, you answer that in the chat. So the thing is, like, people making a big deal about, okay, if somebody say I love you, then you say love you too. Is it a difference?
No, what you mean?
But they make a big deal about the part that you didn't say I. So you say I love you, and then you respond, love you too.
But I mean, I think what people gotta understand about us as a society, period. Like we shortened a lot of shit. Like a lot of people would say good morning to you, and you'd be like, morning. It ain't you like not wanting to say good morning. It's just the way we talk, right? So like if my wife say, I love you, baby, and I say love you too, big face, I say it like that, right? Like I'm saying, I might say I love you too, or I might say love you too, big face. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling her that I love her. She understand. I don't see a difference in it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing. All the thing we did was leave out the I, but it's like, what do I gotta say I for if it's coming from me? Who else am I talking about? I ain't saying the neighbor love you too. I ain't saying no shit like that. I'm saying love you too, big face. Like she said, I love you, baby. Meaning she talking directly to me. And if I'm talking directly back to her and say love you too, big face, because that's what I call her, big face. Love you too, big face. That's how I talk to her. I don't see nothing wrong with it. It's like APG said, folks tripping. They just trying to.
What's the difference? That's what I want to know. Like, what's the difference in it? And I want to hear from Crafton.
And Crafton together, they said, I'm not gonna say no full sentence. And this is
so she agree.
Yeah, she said she's not gonna say no full sentence. And then it's a woman. Like, why? This from a woman perspective. Like, you ain't gotta talk in no complete sentences or proper English when you talking to your spouse or somebody else. Like, it ain't no bid. Like, if you having a business conversation or some shit, then yeah, you want to make sure you talk the right way. You know what I'm saying? To let them know, understand that you can't talk like that. But if I'm just talking to my wife on some shit like that, or even if I'm just talking to you, and you be like, man, what's up? How you feeling? I'd be like, straight. Just like that. I ain't just say I'm straight. I just said straight. You know what I mean when I say straight. How you feeling, man? Straight. But if I don't say I'm straight, then something wrong with it. Like, nah, come on, man. It just people want to find a problem with it.
Because I didn't say the I part. I mean, it's still coming from me. What? I ain't saying he love you or she love you. I'm saying love you too. It's coming from me. So it came out of my mouth.
It came out of my mouth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And APG, right? We say the whole sentence sometimes. Yeah, sometimes we gonna say it, sometimes we not. And then I do think I walked in the house one day and my wife was like, "What's up, babe? You all right?" I was like, "Tired, babe, tired." I ain't say I'm tired. I was like, "Tired, babe, tired." And I laid down like, I don't understand. Like, what is something wrong with that?
Right. And some people think that you don't mean it just because you didn't say the whole thing. Like, come on now. But I want to show you this video too. And it's Lala. I want to make sure you can hear it.
Lala Anthony?
Yeah, this her, Lala.
These Lala right here?
Before. And my assistant, Brittany, who doesn't want to show herself on camera, say hi to the people.
Hi, people.
Said that she just had this conversation with somebody the other day. So here it is. Love you or I love you. Is there actually a difference between I love you or love you. My thoughts are there's intimate feels more like I love
don't
you.
know. Did she say it was or
Feel
one?
that, like you really have a connection with somebody, or like you're really in love with them. Love you, yeah, you love this person and you'll look out for them and you love them, but like I love you, that's just something different. But then you have people that say they don't just throw the word love around anyway. Like me. There's Brittany. She said she wouldn't say it regardless. So if she says love you or I love you, it means the same because she doesn't throw the word love around casually like that. So what do you think? Okay, so
all right, so I agree with Brittany because you ain't finna go around just telling any and everybody that you love them. So she was like, either way, she said it means the same thing, and we saying the same thing because you don't just tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? That.
See, I think sometimes I think people just be wanting to have something to talk about, right? And then you look for controversy in anything. Like you trying to find something to bring up something controversial.
That's what Alan just said.
Okay, yeah, but I don't understand how anybody and I ain't trying to tell nobody how to feel about nothing. I ain't trying to tell you how you supposed to see stuff, but what I'm saying is I don't understand how I can say I love you to my wife and then turn around and say love you to my wife, and it's a difference. I don't get it.
Right. I don't get it either because they both mean the same thing at the end of the day.
Yeah, so it's just like if the way Lala, to me, going off what Lala said and what Brittany said, the Lala assistant, the other girl that was in there, going off what they said, like you said, Brittany right, because it's like it ain't like you finna be walking down the street and somebody gonna yell out the car, love you, dude, walking down the street, and you gonna say love you too. And so now if you saying love you too, if you saying love you to everybody, then what do your I love you really mean anyway?
Right. At the end of the day, if you telling everybody you love them, you don't even know them, then shit, it don't mean nothing if I say I.
Yeah, what do it really mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, man, come on, man. I ain't even I'm straight on it. I ain't even finna argue with nobody about nothing like that. But if my wife say I love you, baby, and I say love you too, big face, she know what I mean. I know what I mean. That's all that matters to me. I don't care if somebody on the outside hear me say love you too, and they be like, he didn't say that. I don't think he really love her.
Right.
Shit. You better go on now. You better shit. You don't know nothing about this here.
What about when you on the phone with one of the homeboys from the neighborhood and they, you get out the phone like love, bro. What you think about that?
Nah, see, and one eye people, Lil Jon, every time I talk to Lil Jon, right? Every time before we hang up the phone, he say, love, FatBoy. And I say, love, bro. Mm-hmm. And then that be that.
What you think about it? That's the same type of love or
somebody that I got for my wife?
Nah, I know it ain't gonna be the same type of love that you got for your wife, but the same type of, like, not at that extent, but like you're gonna look out for them, you're gonna be there for them,
100%.
Not to the extent, because your wife come first.
Yeah, for everybody, yeah, of course.
Come first for everybody.
Nah, yeah, 100%. See. So if I get off the phone with you, or I get off the phone with my brother or my other brothers, or I get off the phone with some of our partners or something, and at the end of that conversation, if it's me, be like, all right, bro, I'm gonna holler at you later, love. And he'd be like, all right, love, nigga, love, FatBoy, love, cuz, or love, whatever, right?
All right, what about if your one of your actors that you met through somebody else, they wanted to play a broad, and you talking to them on the phone, they'll say, all right, love, bro.
I ain't gonna say it back. I ain't gonna say it because, and it's crazy though, because it done happened. Yeah, it done happened before. Nigga be like, all right, man, I appreciate you for Niggas, I appreciate you for giving me a part in the show, man. I really do appreciate that, man. Love for that, man. Love, man. Love. And I'd be like, all right, no problem. And then we get off the phone. I'm not gonna say the word love to nobody if I don't have love for you. And like, I ain't saying I ain't got love for the world or nothing like that, but if I don't love you, like where let me say it like this. This might be a little crazy. Every day you turn the TV on, you hear something happened to somebody got shot, somebody dead, somebody in a car accident. And I might say something like this here. Sound like jokers. I used to be in love, period.
Ain't it? They don't know what love you mean. Goddamn, the important subject of that sentence is love. And you love you. That's the main part.
So look, let's say this right here, right? If your wife said, I love you, and your response back is okay or appreciate it.
Oh,
yeah. That's it. Like that. Now there go the problem.
And y'all just cool.
Yeah, y'all cool. Ain't no love right there on your side. Like
right.
That go the problem. But if the word love come out your mouth back to this person, your wife, your homies, your brothers, your cousins,
I feel you.
Yeah, like come on, man. And your wife say, or somebody say, man, love you, bro. And you be like, all right, I'm gonna holler at you later.
Look, cause like if a girl would tell me and we weren't together like back in the day, I love you, I hit them with the I love me too.
Rip, we love you too, Rip. Love, bro. I'm telling you, man, these folks, they take that. They gotta understand, fool. Love is a word that you don't want to play with, though.
Right.
That's a word you don't.
Yeah, because it's feelings involved at the end of the day.
Yes, Lord.
Like, you really care for that person.
Yes, Lord. You don't play with love.
What you got for me?
I wanted to talk about that. It's been a little minute, man, but it's probably been about a week or two. I wanted to talk about that. That situation where I think it was two. I should have looked it up first, but it was 2 or 3 kids that died at the daycare over the was it fentanyl they said they found in the daycare? Mm-hmm. See, this something I don't understand, right? Like it's a word a lot of people ain't used to playing with too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna play with it too, Fly. I promise I ain't gonna play with that word. Not me. But what I'm trying to say is, like, why is we bringing drugs in the daycare, period, right? But why is the drugs somewhere that the kids can get to? Because 9 times out of 10 in the daycare, we got what? We got from infants or toddlers to 5-6-year-olds or something. It's places you can put stuff that kids can't get to. So what I'm saying is, like, I don't understand why. I don't understand how. First of all, it seems like to me they just put the drugs in the spot, like just set them on their table or something, set them on the desk. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got cars. If you got drugs on you, leave it in the car. If you got drugs on you, leave it at home. If you got drugs on you, put it in the closet on the shelf or something. I don't understand it. So I really think that if this story true, these folk got these drugs, nigga got love still getting took. This man right here crazy as a motherfucker. This man here crazy hell. I feel like if this story true about these daycare workers and these drugs, these babies got a hold to these drugs, they got to get ass. They gotta make an example out of these folks. That's why my whole life, I used to tell my wife growing up, when our kids was younger, I told my wife, why these kids at a certain age, you ain't got no job. You ain't got no job, because we ain't doing no daycare. I don't believe in daycare. I don't trust them people. I don't know them. Like, I can't see me dropping my kids off to somebody that I don't know like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they get old enough to talk and be able to tell me what's going on, like real school, okay, we understand we got to take them to real school, but a daycare center where it's my choice, it's not going to happen for me. And I don't understand this shit, fool. They need to throw the book. We got to make an example like these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck if they black, white, purple, orange, green, whatever color, race, nationality. Throw the book at them, man. Throw the book at them.
Like I said in one of the past episodes, only one of my kids went to daycare, and it was only because of his stepmama, not his stepmama, but his godmama, actually worked there. Man, if she don't respect your wife, don't date her. You hear me? But anywho,
hold on, fool. hey, I don't know what you talking about.
Hey, bro.
You went to no, man.
Hey, for real.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, they need to shut that whole place down. And anybody that was actually working at that daycare, I think they should be involved in that case, or you know what I'm saying, charged too. Even if they didn't know it. I mean, if they didn't know it, they got to prove that they, you know what I'm saying, they ain't know nothing about it. But the people, you said,
hold on, I'm gonna cut you out for a second. APG, that's y'all motto. Ain't no owl. Yeah, you right. Y'all too, not me. I'm not in that. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Oh no. Hey, yeah, I think they said I'm gonna look the story right quick while you.
How many people was actually working that day? I think whoever was involved or whoever stuff it was, I think they should do 3 life sentences. Start that off the rip. And don't let them be in one of them states where they give you the gas.
Oh, that was here.
Oh, that was in Tennessee.
It was in Memphis, if I ain't mistaken.
Did Tennessee do the death penalty? Because if can they get reduced to manslaughter?
Oh no, I'm lying. That was in New York.
It was in New York. Oh, New York. New York and California got different laws. Like they shit totally different from, like they shit like foreign different. They shit totally different. So they probably finna, you can't even ride a dirt bike down the street in New York. Some folks say they were trying to hide Meek Mill, but I believe they're gonna get what's coming to them.
Now they said they found fentanyl in trap. They said fentanyl was stored on top of play mats at the Bronx daycare where the baby fell ill and later died. They find more fentanyl in trap floors at the Bronx daycare.
And if there was a front,
the husband was arrested in Mexico.
Yeah.
See, look, this is what I'm saying though. So I agree with you that everybody that was APG, it was nice to know you.
I ain't even read that. It's over for him.
It was nice knowing you, bro. Hey, before I say what I'm finna say, we looking for a third member of the Where It Is podcast. We need one more member. We just lost one. We saying our prayers to APG. You know, he won't be back. His wife finna take him out.
Just because of his motto.
Just because of his motto. I ain't got nothing. I'm never gonna say that. Well, I'm never gonna say this statement, y'all. Never.
Yeah, the daycare was a front.
So and Superfly said it was a dope house, not a daycare. But what I finna say, well, I always said, right, if you work at the daycare, you know how some of these kids be getting left on the bus and left in cars and all this shit, right? Every single person that work at that daycare, if that happened, to me, got a responsibility for every child, and you supposed to know how many kids supposed to be at that daycare, how many kids. So every single person that had something to do with it, that was working there, and the kid got left on the bus or left in the car, left somewhere outside, and it was too hot and they passed or something like that, every person working there need to be charged with whatever murder charge they can get from it. With this situation right here, if I'm working at this daycare and the owners and shit bringing dope in this motherfucker and I don't know, then I don't think I should be held responsible for that, right? But
you said they had fentanyl on the mats. Like you
they saying they found it in the hold on, let me find it again. Not like it wasn't on the mats that the kids was outside. It was just when they opened the closet doors, it was on the mats in the closet. And yeah, you could be right though, but fentanyl, what, it's like a white powdery shit or some shit like that. Like, I mean, if you ain't hip on what drugs is or what drugs and stuff look like, you probably could think that was powder. You see what I'm saying? So, and you might just one of them up with like, baby powder ain't gonna hurt these kids. Let me dust this shit up off of here and get, wipe it down a little bit and get this man and take it out here and let these kids. And you might miss the spot or something like that, Not saying that nobody perfect to clean the mat all right. You might just miss the spot. So
I don't know. I don't know. You can't be that naive if you like. It's the environment that'll be up inside that daycare too. Like if you got this dude hanging around, or you know what I'm saying, the what you say, it was the husband or the boyfriend. They got caught. They locked him up.
The husband got locked up in Mexico.
I don't think if you supposed to be able to I don't know. I would be able to like sense that something going on around here.
No, but you got to realize like everybody ain't from that environment. Everybody ain't from, like, some people get jobs thinking that they really getting jobs, right? Okay, I'm working at this daycare. But I'm saying, like, if you walk in if you own the daycare, right? You walk in every day, like you one of the ones who really carry backpack, who have backpacks on a lot, right? So what I'm saying is, if you walking in this place every day with your backpack on, I don't believe that, Superfly. Like, what I'm saying is, if you walk in a place every day with a backpack on, right? I don't know what's in your backpack, right? I don't know what's in your backpack now. We family. I don't know what you got in your backpack now, right? But what I'm saying is, if you walk and bring your backpack in here every day and you bringing drugs in this junk to stash, maybe it was a stash house for somebody. Maybe they put the stuff in the spot and it made a mistake and got cut on something and it started sprinkling out. We don't know. What I'm saying is, if you stashing dope in this daycare center, your daycare center, right? It ain't my daycare center. It's your daycare center. You stashing dope in your daycare center, and I don't know that you stashing dope in your daycare center. What am I really supposed to be able to do about this? I can't just assume that a motherfucker. It's just like the delivery dude. A delivery dude supposed to know what's in every package on the back of his truck. No, the box closed. So now if he go deliver this dope to his house, and then these folks get this dope, so now he's supposed to be liable for delivering the dope. You see what I'm saying? Like somebody sent a package through UPS or FedEx or something, and the delivery man delivered that shit. He's supposed to be liable. He don't know what's in that package. All he know is he got a package with an address. Let's go handle this. Let's go handle this little business. Let me do my job. So if I'm walking in a place every day, to do a job, I come there to do a job. I might not know what's going on.
I don't know. That thing with the
hold on, Superfly. I'm gonna be honest with you, fool. I don't know I don't look at none of my neighbors. I don't talk to none of my neighbors. I get out my truck and walk clean in the house. I don't even want to speak to none of the neighbors. None of that. I'm not that one that, I don't care about not one person over here. I don't want nothing to do with nobody over here. That's what I'm telling you. Like, I'm serious about this. Like, if I was working there and they said you knew what was going on, yeah, 9 times out of 10, I should have known what was going on because I come from that environment. But you can't tell me that every person in the world come from that type of environment to know what's going on. I don't believe every person in the world gonna know what drugs look like, or every person in the world gonna have a feeling that, hey man, something ain't going right here. Nah, I just came to go to work. That's it. I came to make a paycheck to take care of my family. That's how I see that. The FedEx man in on it too.
But all right, my thing was with the mats. Like, if it's on the mats, okay, yeah, it could look like baby powder. It could look like baby powder, but I mean, you finna clean it off too before you put a child on that mat.
That's what I'm saying. They probably wiped it down, clipped it off pretty decent, but they missed the spot. That's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody perfect, right? That was my point to it. Ain't nobody perfect. So if they miss the spot and they're fentanyl getting in them kids' system some kind of way, like they say, that's the most deadliest drug in the US right now. So if they're fentanyl getting, and we talking about kids, like kids that ain't developed enough, you can smell them gas valves through the vacuum seals. Hey. I'm not fucking with y'all, man. When I be getting them kids system, then yeah, we know it's a wrap because we seen this stuff take out adults, fully grown adults. You see what I'm saying? So
I don't think it ain't no jury, goddamn it. You say I didn't know what that was, but you didn't clean it off good enough. Your ass still getting convicted.
I ain't saying that they ain't gonna get convicted. I'm saying that to me, it's possible. So let me say this, right? So we driving down the street, right? Mm. You don't know I'm into some shit with somebody, right? So we just driving down the street. Yeah, that is naive, Superfly. You're right about that, but I'm just saying, some folks naive, man. It is what it is. But I'm saying, you driving down the street, you in the car with somebody, right? You riding down the street, you don't know that I got some beef, I got some problems with some folks. And hey, I tell you, Spike, my white neighbor gonna ask Tamika one day where I work because he gets up at 3 a.m. and leave out. Tamika told her. See, you know what I'm saying? Real, let's see what Rip saying. I ain't speaking to no neighbor. I'm with Rip. But if I get up, I mean, if we rolling, if we riding, and you don't know I'm in tour with somebody, and boom, I see the nigga I'm in tour with, I jump out, just start, or not even jump out, I see the nigga start busting, boom, 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 kill this dude while you in the car with me. Mm-hmm. You supposed to be liable because you didn't know what I was finna do. You didn't know I was finna do that. You supposed to sense that this might finna kill. He might be finna kill somebody. Like, soon as you got in the car, you were supposed to sense that I was finna kill somebody.
Yeah, well, I don't ride with people.
Whatever, nigga. You ride with me. You'll ride with me when you come to town. You'll get in the car with me. That's what I'm saying. Man. You don't know what
I tell people, pull up on me.
You don't know what crazy is going through my head, man. That's all I'm saying. But like, I ain't saying these folks didn't know what was going on, but I'm saying that I can't say it's 100%. I'm 100% sure they do know what's going on.
Right.
But like Rip said though, man, Rip said I ain't speaking to no neighbor. The neighbor asked him where he work at because he gets up at 3 a.m. and leave out. Tamika, he got what you tell him, don't worry about it. It ain't none of your business. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of our business, man. He doing what he's supposed to do. All right, nah, I'm straight on that, fool. I'm straight. I just can't believe too true. What was this? Now you on mute, bro. What was that you was just showing? Say, and if a person not paying attention to their surroundings or don't notice things going on, I'm speaking to my neighbors in the Sarah goes back to that word love. It's not always a word. Do what I'm saying, Superfly. You might speak to your neighbor, you might be one of them people that don't mind talking to them, but I'm one of them people, man. This is what I'm saying, Superfly. So let's just say you come home one day, you tired of the motherfucker, and you see a neighbor that you usually have a little small conversation with in your head, you like, damn, I know this motherfucker gonna want to talk. I ain't even finna start none of this shit because I'm gonna be rude if you try to talk to me and I be like, look, right now, I ain't feeling it right now. I need to get in the house, do it. Then you still want to talk, I'm gonna be like, nigga, then I just tell you I don't feel like talking. So to avoid all that drama with the neighbor, I just don't talk to him. I don't want to talk to him anyway. Like I don't really want nothing to do with none of them. I don't even like going to check the mailbox. When I walk out the door, going to the car, and I see the neighbors, I speed up a little bit and go on, jump in there, so I ain't got to talk to. I don't want to talk to these folks. I don't want nothing. I've been like that for a long time. I don't want to talk to none of these folks. I'm too nosy, so if I worked there, I would have known.
I agree with crafting together, cause I mean, it ain't too much going on in the daycare to where you ain't been to every inch of that spot. Like, you gonna notice something going on, in my opinion.
I get it.
Hey, real, go holler at your neighbor.
Hey, APG gonna get y'all killed, man. APG gonna get y'all killed.
Yeah, we both see, we all see where he coming from, Alan. I just don't believe that, like, I just don't believe that they working there and don't know nothing or don't sense anything. Even if you ain't saying nothing, I mean, you know what's going on.
What you mean?
Now, I was talking to Alan. He said he see where you coming from. I was telling him that all of us see where you coming from. I just don't believe that somebody working in the daycare ain't gonna know what's going on at the end of the day. Something like that. What we at? It's the good to have neighbors for you though.
I agree with that. Like, but look, this is what I'm saying. You gonna have neighbors, depending on different neighborhood, whatever neighborhood, you gonna have neighbors that look out for you because 9 times out of 10, they what we call nosy neighbors, right? They trying to see what you got. I'll put it to you like this. When I was staying in Raleigh, right? I was staying in Raleigh, and we had a lady stay right next door. She was so nosy, right? This lady was so nosy, I swear to God. This lady, like I had got my wife a Charger, and I had got a Chrysler 300, and then I got rid of the Chrysler 300 and went and got a Dodge Durango. This lady started telling folks that we was over there selling dope. She was like, we get too many cars to be working. This lady told folks we was selling dope. I get up and go to work every day. My wife get up and go to work every day. But because we was buying, and she was white, I'm gonna be honest, she was white and we black. And because we was buying nice cars and shit that we wanted, we had to be selling dope. I say that to say this. You gonna have neighbors looking out for you anyway, just because they nosy as fuck. I swear to God, like it's nosy neighbors around this mother that want to watch and see what's going on. I ain't gonna live my life based off the fact that you watching me or you want to know what's going on in my life. I'm not gonna live my life like that. I'm gonna live my life how I want to. Love starts at home and it spreads to the environment, the characteristics, not just the word. I agree with that too. It do start at home. But at the same time, like I'm gonna tell you something I said, and this go back to the what's his name, fool? He do the podcast whose son got killed in Philly.
Gilly.
Gilly. It go back to this Gilly situation. We went around Gilly, we don't know Gilly, we can't say how he raised his kids, right? But I say this right here because folks kept saying that how do you just sign this big old deal? You making all this money and your child still in the hood. You can love your kids, raise your kids, love whoever, and raise them right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, when they get out here on their own, they can still go do whatever they want to do. And then what I'm saying, right? Gilly, yes, he making, if the report correct, he making millions and hundreds of millions of dollars off his podcast or whatever the deal he just signed with the Barstool folks, right? It ain't nothing Gilly could have said to his son that would have made his son not go back to his old neighborhood. It ain't nothing he could have said. And then he grown, so it ain't like you gonna be with your child every day of the week, right? It ain't nothing Superfly can say to APG gonna make him do whatever Superfly want him to do. It ain't nothing he can say. Nothing. APG gonna do what APG want to do. It's simple as that. Ain't nothing nobody can say to nobody else when they get grown. Like it don't matter how you raise them. You can raise them perfectly in your eyes. And then when they get older, start making these decisions for themselves. We just gotta hope that they making the right decision. They making the decision that's gonna keep them safe. UPS driver called me from my old address the other day, said you got a package. What you want me to do with it? Can y'all guess why? I can guess why.
You know your name. You talk to your neighbor.
Nah, he said UPS driver called him from his old address the other day, said you got a package. I guess because you were paying them, you were giving them a little something. Her ass.
You talk to him, have a conversation with him.
I ain't having a conversation with him neither. You said who? Hey, she talking about Rip neighbor.
Ah, Rip neighbor. Okay.
Yeah.
He probably did something to him. Ain't no telling.
You just had a bad experience with neighbors in the past. Honestly, APG, to be honest with you, I ain't unless you want to count that one I just said, I ain't never had a bad experience with a neighbor. Just from the simple fact that I honestly never wanted to talk to him. I never been interested in talking to the neighbor. Well, as an adult, like as kids, you know, the neighbors that you see, the older people like in the neighborhood you grew up in, you wave and speak. But as I got older, I just started keeping to myself. Like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, I don't want to have a conversation with, like I said, if I'm coming home from work or something like that, I'm coming home from a long day, I'm tired, and I just want to go straight in the house. But the neighbors sitting outside, or they standing outside and they want to speak and wave and have a conversation. And then 9 times out of 10, like I said, I'm gonna tell you, I don't feel like talking. If you keep it going, then I got to get a little more rude with it, so you could be like, hey. He said, showing him love, giving him water on hot days, just spreading that love. Not anything you can buy it off. You talking about the UPS driver?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's different though. Like the Amazon driver the other day, he was just telling me, like, I was outside cutting the grass, and the Amazon driver came and was like, man, I always deliver to y'all house first because they be trying to get me. He was just telling me how his route and shit go and all that shit. Like, you know, I listen to him, but I don't give a fuck about him neither. I don't care about his route. As long as I get my package, I don't care about none of that. I listened to it though, because I was outside, I already cutting the grass. And if I wanted to go in the house, I just grab my package and be like, and walked in the house. I'm not trying to hear none of it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not trying to hear none of this.
Man. You just being antisocial, man.
Well, my wife said I'm antisocial.
So check this out. All right, this two cheers in the same environment. One is a gangster, one is a minister. And they said what creates the difference? And they got a video to it too. This the one you were saying what I was just showing. Two cheers in the same environment. One is a gangster, one is a minister.
Well, I know 2 children that came from the same environment, and if environment is everything, one turned out to be a gangster, the other a minister. If environment is everything, how do you get those differences? The minute you pick up one child and start playing with it, and the other stands there with that look out, you're making jealousy and envy. There's no such thing as the same environment. So when I pick up my little girl, I pick up my older little boy. You never work with one child. Why can't you keep your area clean? Your brother does all the time. You leave all your things around. Well, when he trips and falls down the stairs, his brother smiles, an inhibited smile, but he does smile. So we build these artificialities in the world we live in today.
What do you think about that?
I'm gonna be honest, I ain't never thought about that because, you know, like it be times where, you know, like especially when you got a younger, like when you got a younger child, you know, you probably picking them up like a child of mere age. You gonna pick that child up more than you gonna pick up, you know what I'm saying, them other kids or something like that because they babies and shit, right? And you gonna pick them up and you gonna do the same thing you did with your other kid when they were baby. And I understand that, but I think when you got 2 kids, and this go back to what I just said, when you got kids coming from the same household, you raising them the same way if you love your kids. This man said he the most, the environment doesn't matter. This man said he the most gangster minister y'all know. This man right here crazy. What I'm saying is, man, at the end of the day, man, when these kids get old enough, because you ever heard them folks be like, it be when these women out here be messing with a whole lot of different men and they didn't have a father in their life, they just trying to replace the love that they didn't get from their daddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but then it be other women out here who didn't have a father in their life, who ain't going that same path, right?
Right.
So why didn't they follow in this? To me, it's your decision at the end of the day, because I believe that a woman can raise her daughter the right way. And yeah, everybody should have their mama and their dad in their life, in my opinion. But I do believe a woman can raise her daughter or her son the right way, and then when they get older, they just turn out the way that they wanted to be anyway. Like everything you do when you get older, you doing it because you want to, because these decisions that you decided to make. It ain't no decision that I forced on you. I can't force no decision on none of my kids. I could just protect them at a young age, show them the right way, keep them out of trouble, give them everything they need, most of what they want when they do right. Like we said, we not rewarding bad behavior, we rewarding good behavior. And once that's all said and done and they get out on their own and they start making stupid decisions, I'm not liable for that. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
But at the end of the day, when he said he pick up his daughter and then he pick up his son, but I mean, you gave your son that same love before you had your daughter. So, I mean, that's in mind too. So, like you said, it's the same environment that you raising them in. It's just at different times. Like, okay, you had another kid like 2-3 years later. So, I mean, it's the same environment.
I'm gonna tell you something. My middle son, you know his name, Larry, but I'm gonna tell you something. My middle son said he saw a picture of me, my wife, and my oldest son, Mario. Right when Mario was first born, he was a baby. We took a picture.
I already know where you're going.
And he saw that picture, and then he saw another picture. He saw another picture with all of us, and he said that we looked it happier with children than just start being hard. No, they didn't. They didn't just start, and it ain't gonna never end. He said we looked it happier with Mario. That's the happiest he ever seen us look at on that picture that he seen when it was just me, Jenny, and Mario on that motherfucker. Like he ain't never seen us look that happy before. Like we didn't look that happy in the picture when he was on that motherfucker. But all our kids, it's like this. All my kids' birthday in October, right? Mm-hmm. And I was so conscious with them growing up of not treating one better than the other. I got one birthday October the 5th. I buy all three of them something to wear for October the 5th. The other birthday October the 8th, I was buying all three of them something to wear for October the 8th. And then one birthday October the 30th. And then we were, doing Halloween parties and shit. So, of course, they always getting Halloween costumes and shit like that. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. Like, I was so conscious of stuff like that. That's all I'm saying. But, man, look, I'm just a better environment help in some cases, but it boils down to decision making.
Yeah, that's true.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
That come from, more than likely, it's going to be an outside influence and who they hanging with.
Yeah. Because we and where we grew up anyway, we see, like, we looked up to people who were hustling out here doing all the.
You ain't have nobody else to look up to. Like,
yeah,
they the stars.
They the stars to us. So that's what we seen.
You was outside and not inside playing the game and just watching TV all day like they doing now. So we outside and really outside.
Yeah. And then if you were one of the ones that like the dude that was hustling might be getting all the women or something like that, and you be like, I want that life right there. And you go there.
All the wrong shit.
All the wrong
shit.
Yeah. No matter what you being told.
Daddy gone, parents at work, so you know what I'm saying, they out trying to pay the bills. So it's like, okay, they ain't here, but they gonna be here later on. So they outside the house most of the time. So these the only people that you got to, you know what I'm saying, look at and be like, shit, it's the right decision to you. Because I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's gonna be fun for you at a young age. Like, shit, if I can get girls and get money too, and you know what I'm saying, look like a superstar or look like a basketball player, you know what I'm saying, or a football player, then shit, I'm gonna do this.
And see, another thing, like you might look at, okay, my mama done pull up in a regular Pinto every day. They go to work every day, working hard, come home tired, pulling up in the regular Pinto. I see this dude in the neighborhood every day. He be fresh as hell, pocket full of money, jewelry, riding in his nice ass Cadillac or whatever he driving.
Might be passing out money sometimes.
Passing out money to motherfuckers and shit.
Call on beam.
Man, come on, bro. Like, you gotta understand that at that age, you looking at this shit like, which one of them lives do I want? Do I want to struggle like my parents doing, even though they going to work trying to give us a better life? Or do I want to live like this dude who look like he ain't got no worries in the world? That might look like he ain't got no worries in the world, fool. Like, and they're gonna be the one that they gonna choose.
Right. And at the end of the day, he probably the most stressed out. Cause I mean, it's an easy job, but shit, getting caught, not getting caught is even harder.
Yeah, man.
That's the shit that they don't tell you.
Yeah, but that ain't what that ain't what they want you to see though.
Right.
They just want you to see the glamour, the glitz and the glamour of the lifestyle. Pocket full of money, all the women, nice clothes, nice car. But they don't tell you about the other part when you get caught up. Where all them girls gonna be at then.
For real.
That money goes away, and now you better stop playing.
That when switching subjects, that CVS you was talking about. You said they closed down your favorite CVS?
No, I didn't say that, bro.
Well, you said something about CVS. They closed.
I did say they closed down CVS. I ain't say shit about my favorite CVS though.
Yeah, but the reason why they was closing that, like they closing down a lot of stores. They announced it like in 2021 that they was gonna be closing a lot of stores, and the ones that they gonna keep open are the ones that's actually making money, getting profit, got most of their patients and stuff going to their clinics at them stores and all that. But they working on. They said they new plan is to they trying to go digital basically, and do deliveries like have the customers medicine delivered to them and all that type of stuff. They basically trying to go digital. That's why they close some stores, because they losing a lot of money with all of them being open.
All right, but
my dad was an alcoholic. I never wanted to go down that path, but he was fun. He was a fun guy too. So,
but why you call it my favorite CVS though? Because I don't know where the hell you get
I
that.
thought that what you said,
bro. Okay. All I said was they closed down CVS. I would like to buy that building. That's all I said.
I thought you said your favorite. But okay, I understand what Superfly saying. He's saying he learned from his parents the good things and the bad things. And he took that, and you know what I'm saying, and that's how he became him at the end of the day. So he learned from daddy mistakes, mama mistakes, and the good things that the fun stuff that they did, and all the good stuff that they did.
Yeah, you like, ain't nobody perfect, right? I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Our parents weren't perfect. Ain't nobody in this world perfect, right? So you gotta understand that everybody gonna make mistakes. So you gotta learn from your parent mistake. You gotta learn from your friends' mistake. You gotta learn from their parent mistake. You gotta learn from the teacher. You gotta learn from everybody's mistake. I'm not gonna sit here and name all these different people. You gotta learn from everybody's mistake. And
that's one of my mottos. I look at everybody and learn from. Like, you can learn something. I say you can learn something from everybody, because everybody done been through something. Everybody done had an experience with something, especially if you're young. Like, shit, you can look at anybody and you can learn from, you know what I'm saying, a homeless person, a crackhead, or whatever you want to call them. You can take something away from them because they done had an experience, and they can teach you something at the end of the day. You feel
I agree with that. I agree with it. I'm looking for this other topic that I wanted to talk about. I just can't find that motherfucker. I can't find it.
What was it?
That's the problem. We were supposed to talk about it last week, but we had got so caught up in them sports food that we ain't bring it up though. But that's cool. What you got next? I find. Go to your next topic.
So okay, this black guy in Detroit. Yeah, in Detroit. he got locked out of his car. And police rolled by and I guess saw him and tried to take him to jail.
Huh?
So I'm gonna just pull it up on the screen. share this. Bam. Y'all see that? Zoom in for the people that can't see. You heard?
Hey, what the fuck is y'all on? Hey, let that nigga the fuck go. Hey, man, that nigga. Hey, he was getting his own car. Let him go. Hey, bro, look. Hey, let him go, bitch. Let him go. Hey, let him go. They already tried. Let him go. Hey, let him go, bitch. Y'all weak as hell. Y'all weak as hell. Y'all weak as hell. Yeah, I'm recording his ass. They laugh. I'm recording y'all. Hey, what y'all on? Hey, we should beat their ass. We should beat their ass. Oh.
Somebody said we should beat their ass.
Hey, man, you ain't got to do my cousin, man. Hey, we calling the police on that bitch. Hey, man, let's go, man. Let's go. Don't kill me. Let's go. Kill me.
I might heard them sirens come on. He hurry up and took off. Hey, check Telegram when you get the chance.
I see it. But it's like stuff like this. Instead of like you supposed to be what peace officers.
That's what they supposed to be.
So instead of asking this man like, okay, what you doing? Let him explain to you what he doing before you lock him up. I mean, if he breaking in the car, then he finna run as soon as he see you, right?
Hell yeah.
He finna run as soon as you see him. So instead of stopping, asking his mind what's going on, you try to apprehend him, you know what I'm saying? Wrap him to the ground, start punching on him and doing all this other stuff before you know what I'm saying, get to what's really going on in that situation. I just wanted to show you how that, man, you know what I'm saying? What did the comment say? You can never stop being a teacher in life. What it means, you have to continue to learn and be able to be taught. Lessons come in so many different forms. I agree with it. Facts. I watch a lot of people grow up to be fine people, even though circumstances of the environment keep striving for excellence. You got to keep going. And to APG point, once you stop learning, once you start taking information in your brain and stop learning, then that's when you start dying right there. That's the end of you. It's just like it's like, and we didn't talked about it before. Like it's like you are similar to a flower. Once you stop watering it and putting, you know what I'm saying, putting it in the sun, then it's gonna stop dying. And it's the same thing. Like when you stop feeding your mind, you start dying because you stop learning, and stuff changing every day, and it's changing at a faster pace now because like I say it again, like shit, I think they just sped up time. Shit, it was just 2 days ago we were doing last week episode.
Hey, but I told you that yesterday, you were like, your head better be ready by 12. I was like, ready by 12? You said you need to go to bed, fool. We got to get up at by 12 o'clock. I was like, what the fuck I got to get up for? I was like, damn, it is tomorrow, it is today. We gotta do this, man. That shit came around fast.
For real, I'm telling you, they just sped up time, man.
That shit came back fast, man.
Crabbing together, man. Y'all not shoot my. He said, man, y'all not shoot my cuz. Fast. That's why they started jumping on him. Why was they putting his shirt off? Police don't care. They always assume they right. Yeah. At the end of the day, I always assume they right. And I mean, that's how they train though. So that's how they train. Time going by fast. Sign of the end of time coming. Shit, that could be true.
Look, with that being said, it's a sign that the end of time coming. So could you say, can any of y'all say comments, anybody in the comments, Mekonnect, can any of y'all say if the end of time coming, could y'all say y'all happy with the way y'all life turned out? Like, did you do not everything that you dreamed that you would do, but did you try to live your dream to the fullest, right? Like is there anything out there that you didn't do that you would want to do?
It's a lot that I haven't accomplished that I want to accomplish. But I mean, when the ground right here, hold on, I'm gonna start the ground up here. When the ground right here, and you starting down here, and you gotta move your way up, and not knowing nothing, like you don't even know which way to go. Right. It's like we were saying, with the drug dealer and the parents, your parents might be doing the right thing by going to work because they trying to survive at that point. So they trying to get to this point, but they start from here, but you don't know nothing. You ain't learning nothing from your parents. Only thing you see is the drug dealer out there on the street, and he being flashy, but not knowing that you want to get up to here and get up to ground level, but you going that way, not knowing that you going the wrong way. Like you climbing down the ladder instead of climbing up. So it's like the information that we were provided with going to school, like you don't learn nothing to actually ease your life, because the first step is actually having a inflow of income to where you ain't got to worry about your bills. This everybody's problem. They got to pay bills at the end of the day. Like you got to survive, pay bills, shelter yourself, and feed yourself and your family. But you don't learn this shit early. So it's like when you get in your late 20s and 30s, that's when you actually start learning that, okay, damn, if I would have knew this when I was 16, 17, 18, then you'd have been a millionaire by the time you was 25. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you, but another thing, this mind says, especially if you ain't love your neighbor. This mind right here. Superfly plays so much, fool. He plays so much, man. That mind is so fucking crazy. It don't make no sense. But man, he made me forget what I was going to say, man.
I'm gonna read a comment. He said, it's a fact, when you're in the grave, you're gonna wish you could go back and do more. Even the most righteous person gonna feel the same way. Especially if you ain't love your neighbor.
I ain't got no love for my neighbor.
You gotta love your neighbors, man.
I ain't got no love for my neighbor, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We gonna change this jump from being confident, this episode from being confident to love your neighbor. That's the name of this episode, gonna be love your neighbor. I'm gonna make sure I change it.
I ain't got no love for my neighbor, man. I can't lie to you. I don't be want to talk to him. I don't be want to see him. No, I'm telling you, it ain't enough time. Hey, APG, I ain't gonna lie to you, fool. It ain't enough time in the day. Like, I go to work every day, man. I work 10-hour days, man. Like, I be getting out of work at 6 o'clock, and then I pick my kids up, and then I come home, and this thing like, cause my ride like 45 minutes, and it seems like the ride be really forever. The ride, be forever. I said that, right? And by the time you get home, right? So I get off at 6, pick my kids up about 6:15, take me 45 minutes to get home. So I should be home by no later than 7:05. I swear to God, man, I get home. If my wife here, I say something to my wife, I lay down for a few seconds. I look at the clock, man. The motherfucker already said 8:45. Shit, it's down there time for me to go to bed. I got to go to work at 7. Get up at 6 in the morning, go back to work at 7, get my kids to school and shit, man. So it ain't enough time in the day, man. It ain't enough time in the day. A lot of people I love this way, though I may hate their way. It's people and especially family members, Superfly, that I love in this world, even though I hate their way. So it's just like, I love you. I don't want to see nothing happen to you. I just don't want to have no dealings with you.
I wouldn't say that, because if they left the next day, you got to check in with your people every once in a while. You ain't got to talk to them every day, or you know what I'm saying, but at least like once or twice a week, just call them and see what's up with them. You know what I'm saying?
But you know why I say I don't do so let's take that for instance, right? So I look at that like this here, right? So we talk a lot, me and you, we talk a lot, right? And you ain't gonna too quick ask me for shit. I ain't gonna too quick ask you for shit. Right? If we ask each other for something we know he really need it, right? That person really need it. Like with you being in Texas, you might be like, hey, I need you to go do something. If you need something done in Memphis, you might say, I need you to go do something that's different, right? Because you ain't here to get it done. So I go get it done if that's the case. But what I'm saying is like, if every time you call, whether it's your mama, your daddy, your brother, your cousin, your partner, and every time you call that person, they look at it like, damn, I fucked him over, but he's still calling to check on me. Let me see what else I can get out this person. It's gonna make you get to a point where you be like, fuck them. Like, and especially if you can see them on social media or something, right? Like, you might log in to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you own these days, and see that person posted something, and you be like, okay, well, they still alive. That's enough for me. And that's how I look at a lot of shit, man, because I get tired of if I'm calling you just to check on you. I get tired of if I call you just to check on you and you ask me for something, or you want me to do something. What FatBoy talk to someone every day. Talk to someone every other day. I talk to my wife every day. I talk to my kids every day. And listen, I'm finna change the subject for a second, man. My partner just texted me and he be getting his news fast. That man said Dame Lillard just got traded to Milwaukee Bucks. With Giannis. That shit's finna be ridiculous. Ooh, wee.
All right, back to you not checking on your family members, man. I mean, like, I understand where you're coming from, because it's some people that, like, I talk to, like, some people call me and I get off the phone with their ass, because once you start, like, talking about somebody that did this and somebody did, I don't want to hear that shit, because it ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't want to hear you talk down on nobody or nothing. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, that's between you, them, and you know what I'm saying, and whatever they going through. But I try to stay away from all that negative talk. That, that's to the Dame comment.
So it said Dame, the Bucks got Dame Lillard, the Suns, Phoenix Suns got Yusef Nurkic, and the Blazers got DeAndre Ayton. Who the fuck Milwaukee trade? They had to trade somebody.
So I used to make mad when I only hear from people when they want something. But I would rather be in a position to help than not be able to help. Facts. And that's the thing. Like, instead of like I was saying, you're trying to get to the ground level because you were dealt a bad hand at the end of the day. Shit, at the beginning of the day, because you didn't know shit. It's like when people come together, you accomplish more together. So if people could actually come together and build off something that somebody that already started, like somebody that got the knowledge of, then you can't do nothing but go up, because you got more brain power to work with and more hands.
Okay, but let me go back to this comment right here what APG said, right? He said he got used to being used. Ain't nobody having nothing but him and his brother, really, right? So he'd rather be in a position, and I agree with that 100%, right? I'd rather be in that position too, right? But what I'm saying is, it's not about me being able to help. Like, I don't want to help if I'm not in a position to help. What I'm saying is, if I'm calling you, right? Mick, what's up with you, man? How you doing today? I'm straight. Okay, man. I just ain't heard from you in 2-3 days, man. Just want to check on and make sure you all right. Yeah, man, not really, man. Them folks just said the lights finna get cut off. I'm glad you called. I was sure gonna call you and ask you for something. Okay, what can I get you? Boom, I'm gonna give you that right back. All right, cool. Call you again a few days later. Man, them folks said, man, I don't know how. Them folks said the rent, man, I was short on the rent. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get you that right back. Okay, cool. All these, I'm gonna get you right back. Shit, I'm steady fucking with you. I'm gonna get you right back. See, I'm with APG where, like, I done got to the point too where, okay, yeah, I'm used to people trying to use me, but at a certain point, I got to the fact where I'm like, I'm tired of people trying to use me.
Yeah, but that don't mean go ghost on them. I mean, that's why they made the word no. Like, no, I can't do that. I can't do it. But I was just calling to check on you. Like,
yeah, but then what? So what happened when you say no?
Yeah, no means no.
No, but I'm saying when you say no though, right? When you say no, when you say no, then when you try to call and check on them, I don't want to talk to you no more. Cause you say you fuck with me, but when I ask you for something, you can't get it for me. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with the situation. Or when people just they want to be low down towards you.
I'll let that losing money make you think you're awake, because the reality of life will wake you up. Fly away, for real, money ain't everything. That's why I said it's just a starting point to where, like, for you to just get your bills paid so you can actually work on the other things in life that you need to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like spending time with your kids, teaching them stuff and being spiritual and all that stuff. Like, if you ain't got to worry about bills, then you can do all the, you know what I'm saying, all the stuff that you're supposed to be doing. Like, you can really find your purpose in life once you get that out the way.
Yeah, but once you allow people to get to a point where they feel like they can use you, that's all they care about. Like, they don't give a fuck about how you doing. Cause I'm pretty sure you done had them folk call you and strictly go, it ain't no, what's up, bro? How you doing? Everything been all right? Are you here straight? Cool, man. Let me see if I can get this for you. You done had people call and go. I called my daddy one day. Fuck it, I'm gonna tell the story. I called my dad. Not one day. I called my dad. Man, like, you know, I'm like, cause I don't really fuck with my dad.
Late. We already broke that news. Go talk to your neighbor. Your neighbor told us.
Huh?
Real. He said, dime to the books. Crafting Together said, I talk to my mom every day, and sister and a few others, but if they on some low energy or negative, I can't talk to them. I'm a very positive person, and they know that they won't call.
No, so what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying though, right? So it was a few times I had called my dad, right? Mm-hmm. And this was at a point where I really wasn't fucking with him, but I was like, you know, I'm just gonna call the check on him. So I called him, swear to God, 8, 9, 10 times in a row. This is exactly how he answered the phone. Hey son, how you doing? I ain't got no money right now. I don't want your nigga. I ain't never asked you. I don't want your money. So the very first thing you want to say to me is, I ain't got no money right now, right? I'm tired of calling you now, because I'm not calling. I'm just calling to check in to see. I don't want to talk to you no more. I'm tired of hearing it.
Right.
Stop saying it to me. Because in none of the past 7, 8 times that I done called you, did I ask you for anything, or I told you I needed anything. That's all I'm saying.
Right. I feel you. I mean, it get to a point to where, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying check in on you folks. Like, you can send them a text, like, you know what I'm saying, just seeing how you doing.
That's true.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Just check in with your people. You know what I'm saying?
My wife just texted me and said, change the subject, because I said, you do fuck with your dad, because I said I don't really fuck with him. I was saying that I wasn't fucking with him at that time, right?
Okay.
Like,
I know he ain't got on here and start flogging.
He had pissed me off. This nigga play so much. Now, see, when I get on here, we gonna talk. I'm gonna tell my story, right? I don't care who get mad about it. Like, even if he watching this done, and I say I don't fuck with him, I tell him if I don't fuck with him, I just don't fuck with him. Right. But I'm gonna tell my story. That's what we on here for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we on here for, to tell the truth, right? So if my dad on this motherfucker, I
said they ain't fucking with the neighbors.
I ain't fucking with the neighbors. I don't fuck with the neighbors. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a fuck. Man.
Let's get into this strip club. I mean,
that's what it is. No, you said it right. The strip club.
Let's get into this, y'all, right here. Y'all,
is it gonna play?
Is a video?
Yeah, it's a video. It don't look like it's gonna play though.
It ain't got the play button.
That's what I'm saying. It's a video. Don't see a world star. It's a world star video. So let's just talk about it then. Like you can see what's going on. Like, so this was up with this, right? I said this.
Break it down for G.
My question is, what do you go to the barbershop for?
Get your hair cut.
Simple, right? You trying to get in and out, get a haircut, get up out of there, right? So yep. I'm one of them people that if I go to the barbershop, I want to go in there, get my haircut, get the fuck up out of there. Yeah, you know, when you go to the barbershop, gonna be a lot of talking and shit going on. But I'm not going to the barbershop to see this right here. I'm not, don't come dancing on me, don't come touching me. If you ain't the one cutting my hair, don't come by me. I don't want you touching me, I don't want you dancing on me, don't try to dance in front of me, because if you get on me and I kick you, you're gonna be mad. And that's what I'm gonna say. Like, I do think it's disrespectful to have this. Now, if this the type of barbershop you run, and I know that from the jump, then I shouldn't be going in that barbershop if that ain't what I'm going in there for, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if that ain't what I'm going in there for, I mean, if I know this, so that ain't what I'm going in there, I'm not going in there. Especially as a married man, that ain't what I'm going to see. I'm going to these motherfuckers to sit in that chair like they do, put this black thing around, get my hair cut, and get the fuck up out of there. Because I hate being in the barbershop for a long time anyway. I just feel like it's disrespectful to be in the barbershop and have women dancing on motherfuckers, especially if you don't even know if this person married or not, or what this person got going on. And if it's kids in there, I don't know if this barbershop for kids, but if Crafton talking about me, hell, he's stress free. I'm stress free, Crafton.
Nah, she ain't talking about him. She talking about
no, she talking about me. Fuck that.
She talking about APG said he stopped to give a homeless guy money one day, and I asked him, how you doing? He said, I'm happy, blessed, no bills, no worries, and I know God. So I think she was responding to his.
Oh, I ain't see that. Damn, my bad. But hey, Crafton together, I'm stress free too. That's why I don't fuck with these folks that be trying to stress me out. Damn.
Where the shop at? I need a dance. I mean a cut.
That nigga, man, super fly.
His ass ain't gonna make it to the shop.
Hey, I'm telling y'all gotta quit playing.
Man, you go in this shop thinking you finna get a haircut, your shit finna come out crooked. Talking about twerking and getting the line up. All right.
Man, listen.
That's a shop for, like, I guess younger people or some shit. It might excite them.
I ain't gonna even say younger people. It's a shop for unmarried motherfuckers who got time to waste.
Horny motherfuckers. Horny motherfuckers and in the R word motherfuckers.
Yeah, you got time to wait. Let's see. I ain't got time to wait like this, so I'm straight.
Talk about that breaking news, man. Who y'all think? Man, fuck the books. Nigga, Lakers all the way. Talk about no motherfucking books. I'm gonna put 100 on them on the MGM app, though.
You better go do it now before the odds.
Hey, you gotta log in and go do it for me. Put 100 on the book.
Hey, you want to hear about it? I don't think, bar any injuries, I don't think nobody beating them because they got
yeah, you going to get a cut.
I ain't going to get no cut. Crafton Superfly's there, he going. I ain't going. She gonna whisper in your ear, let's go in the VIP. They said an ass. I agree, APG. They said an ass in that Johnny. I ain't going. Don't even get close to me because I'm gonna throw them bowls. That dude a pimp, not a ball. Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree too.
You crazy, LOL. Hey, but I mean, we still gotta find out who they traded for him too, though.
They traded Drew Holiday.
That's it?
Yep.
Damn. And they still
it was Chris Miller. They still got Chris Miller. It was a 3-team trade. See, yeah, DeAndre Ayton from
he left what's the name? So they did a 3-team trade?
Yeah, Yusuf Nurkic from the Blazers went to went to Phoenix.
Why they they finna get rid of him? His contract must be almost up.
I think it was more about getting rid of Aiden than anything else. They said the Suns got Grayson Allen too. Who Grayson Allen? Grayson Allen was with the Bucks, so they got rid of Grayson Allen and Drew Holiday.
Oh, son, I don't know now. The Suns stack too. Suns stack too. Let me get this shit out the screen. Cause they ain't trying to show the video.
I'm saying Dame and Greek Freak. Like I said, barring any injuries, probably finna be the best duo in the NBA this year.
We don't see. This is gonna be his first time actually playing with a superstar. Dame to the Bucks for real. Woj dropped the rumor yesterday. Should have knew it was true. Woj if he put that on his page, then yeah, you should have known that was coming. Woj. The Bucks gonna do everything they can to keep Giannis happy. So they got to, because he was on his way out too.
Yeah, he said if they ain't contending, then he ain't signing no extension, because you know he up for extension.
My thing was they actually got to keep Chris Middleton. Would you have kept Chris Middleton or Drew?
They couldn't trade Chris Middleton.
They couldn't. He got no trade clause.
Now you know when you sign them extensions and shit, you can't, like, he can't get traded to December if I ain't mistaken.
Damn. I would have kept Drew.
Yeah, Drew. Honestly, Drew for defensive purposes, but
right.
To me, offensively though, I probably would have kept Chris Middleton though, because now you got to make a decision. Having Drew Holiday and Dame Lillard to me is just like having Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum.
But Drew, he didn't play. I mean, he didn't play the two.
No, but I'm saying it's like having Dame and CJ though.
Now when you got goddamn it Greek Freak.
Huh?
Now when you got Greek Freak, Drew already know shit. He been the third option over there. So it's gonna continue. You're gonna continue to be the third option. Yeah,
but I'm talking about I don't like that well now because Drew a defender though, but I'm finna say I don't like this small backcourt.
Right. Yeah, he ain't weak.
Right.
He's strong.
Yeah, he's strong. You right about that. So
like that motherfucking guard LeBron.
He'll try.
I ain't saying he's gonna stop him. He'll slow him down.
I mean, like I said, barring any injuries, man, and then like Dame gonna close the games out and help. Like, see, he just picked up a nigga can give you 50 at any time. Damn, that's crazy. And see now when Greek Freak do them drive and kicks, see. 9 times out of 10, well, not 9 times out of 10, in my opinion, what's his name? Drew was gonna miss more times than he made them wide open. Dame knocking them bitches down from half court. Man, him and Greek Freak, this shit. Ooh, this shit.
Middleton ain't he a better shooter than Drew, I say, but he ain't been that same shooter like before he got that big contract.
Nah, but I think that injury, because if you remember, he missed the whole playoff, not last playoff, but the playoff before that, and then he tried to work his way back. So I think his injury is what kept him down.
We're gonna see this year, because it ain't too much he got to do but just spot up. Like that's his role. That's your role now. Spot up.
I mean,
in the paint, spot up.
Now, because he was the closer on the team too, though. So he got to. I don't think it's gonna be an easy transition for him, knowing that. The nigga that's bringing the ball up the court is the one who gonna close the games out, who gonna take the big shots. I will say this though, having him and Dame together, Chris Middleton, like I said, barring any injuries, having Chris Middleton and Dame together at the end of the game, any game together, you can't double them because they both could close it out. You can't double nobody. And if you try to double, they lob to Giannis for their alley hoop. That shit gonna be crazy, man. That shit gonna be crazy. That shit gonna be crazy. So I can't really just say that I would have kept. I mean, Holiday a bad boy, man, but I don't know, man. Damn, that's a hard decision to me.
We're gonna see.
Holiday, man, wow.
What else you got for me?
Whew. Wow.
I want to show y'all this right here.
I'm just glad he didn't get traded to Toronto because I think that was like making the same. I think that would have been making the same. I don't think it would have been no different than him being in Portland. Hey, we gonna block Allen though.
Who?
Allen.
Lakers out of the way. Facts. What you blocking Allen for? He ain't did nothing, told the truth.
Cause he's saying this stupid shit. Allen, we don't really Allen. APG. We need a new favorite. We need a new favorite, whatever we call it. Whatever we gonna call it, we need a new favorite, man. Cause Allen full of shit.
Man, I'm putting 100 on the Lakers and 100 on the Bucks. All the way. Hey, but okay, we are strong together. Goes back to what I was saying earlier. A South Carolina family teamed up to purchase their own middle school for $150,000 in cash, including 26 acres of land to build a community hub. They're gonna have content rooms, event spaces, and a sports facility. Y'all digging it? That's what I said. You can do more together than by yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? They got together.
That's tight though. That's tight. I can't lie. That's tight. The only thing that I would say is like, hopefully, you know, somebody ain't gonna get the big head and feel like, long as they able to keep making the decisions together, right? Like, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It look like 7 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it look like 7 of them. So long as so now it's at a point like with 7 people, everything go to the vote. Somebody got to win, right?
Right. I mean, as far as voting on what?
Whatever decisions, period. Like, because I might want to put a pool right here, and you might not want to put a pool right here. So let's go sit down at this table and put it to it. I might want the pool right here. You might want the pool over here. I'm not giving up off mine. You're not giving up off yours. Let's go sit down at this table. Put the other 5 people in this motherfucker.
But is the pool gonna make them money?
No, that's what I just use pool as an example of something. What I'm saying is, I might got ideas on something. You might got ideas on something, and we got this 10,000 sitting right here that we need to spend, and we need to put it to a vote on what we gonna spend this 10,000 on. That's gonna make. I think my idea gonna make more money. You think your idea gonna make more money? Let's put it to a vote. Boom. You win 4-3. I win 4-3 or 5-2 or 6-1 or however it goes. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying, like, I like it better when it's an odd number of people than it is an even number of people, because now once we vote, somebody got to win.
Right.
That's why I was saying, like, as long as they can keep all this shit up, and man, look, this might put breaking news, bet on the Bucks. This nigga crazy.
But at the end of the day, that, like, I mean, when you get together as a group, you got to get together with like-minded people at the end, not just anybody. You can't just walk up to them like, yeah, man, let's go do this. Let's go do this.
No, that's true. I agree with you.
Be like-minded people. So, like you said, it's 7 of them. So, you know what I'm saying? They vote on something. You might get 3-4, but shit, you might get 7-2. You might get 7 votes. But as long as it makes sense at the end of the day, they came together and they bought their old middle school. So, I applaud it. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah, I applaud it too. That's what's up.
Then the thing that they doing is, like, it's so many content creators to where, okay, now you ain't gotta figure out what you're gonna do with it. You can come here and do your content. Rent out this room. They got content rooms, event spaces to where they can host weddings, do all type of stuff, and they got a sports facility where they can host games and stuff.
But you remember, this is exactly what I was talking about, though. You remember when I told you, except I wanted to, when I told you I think that the CBS, they closed down. That's why I wanted to buy that building.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't want to do exactly what they did. I wanted to have it where, like with me being into films and shit, I wanted to have it where we got spots to film these different scenes. And I also can rent it out to other people too. But I wanted to put a recording studio in that motherfucker also, because that's a way to make some money too. And I wanted to put a podcast, like have a room that's for podcasting, a room recording studio, and then like have an area with the jail cells and the jail cells and the meeting thing, and then have a classroom in that motherfucker. So if you need to shoot some shit, like it's you doing some shit at school, have a little hallway where we could put some lockers up to make it look like that's the school. You know what I'm saying? Just look different shit like that. So that way now I don't gotta try to find a spot to film a jail scene or a jail visitation scene or a classroom scene. I ain't gotta try to find all that, because I got that, and then I can put that out on social media, because there's people out here, like more and more people starting to make movies in Memphis now, like, you know, low budget movies and stuff, our own stuff, everybody doing their own thing now. And so we all need spaces like that, right? So if I was able to buy my own building and invest this amount of money into the building, where I'm putting up all this different stuff, a jail area, a classroom area, hallway area, visitation area, a recording studio area, a podcast area. And like you said, like even you might need a sports area, like you might need a gymnasium like Dave Well or some shit in that motherfucker too. So that way now we got all this different stuff where we could just, okay, all we got to do is go to FatBoy Spike Studios and we can film this right here. We can film that right there. And, you know, we just give him, you know, that's just extra money on top of already having our own space where we can go film and where we ain't got to pay nobody else. And I honestly think once I make that happen, that building gonna pay for itself.
Facts. Of course it is.
Yeah. So that's why I was telling you. That's the only reason why I said something to you about that CBS being closed down. And I was looking at the building, and then I'm looking at the building, I'm looking at the lot, and then, you know, like sometimes you be needing these warehouse scenes where you need that big ass door. And, you know, like if I ain't mistaken, I think I seen the CBS had the door like that, right? So if it ain't as big as a warehouse door, but it had the door that opened up like this. So if they got that,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The dock door.
Yeah, the dock door. If they got the dock door on it, like all that shit come in handy for especially the stuff that I do, the stuff that I'm doing, right? And then if you pay attention to, like, we ain't nowhere near this level, but if you pay attention to Tyler Perry Studios, all his stuff get filmed in that big ass military base that he bought. All that stuff getting filmed over there, and it's making it look like they in all these different parts of town, but they really on that base at his Tyler Perry Studios filming all this different stuff. And with us being on a smaller budget, we can turn this store, or then we can turn this building into the FatBoy Spike Studios, and we can shoot our stuff in that joint and make it look like that we've been moving from spot to spot to spot, and still be able to shoot outside of FatBoy Spike Studios too, just shooting at different spots around Memphis. That's my goal, man, and that's what I'm working toward. And still have little spots in there, like you want to have little concessions and stuff in there, you know, even if it's drink machines, vending machines, or have a little small little restaurant in there where a motherfucker can, you know, buy something to eat, or all that little different. I'm telling you, I got a vision for me, a building like that. And once that money get right and I find the right spot, it's going down, fool. It's going down. That's my plan. Yeah, Superfly, that's what I'm saying. Rent it out to the other filmmaker, like, cause it be folks shoot music videos and they be writing on, do anybody know a spot I can rent? They got a jail area or a classroom area. Do anybody know a spot I can rent, a warehouse I can rent out, and I can make all that look like that? and now I'm renting out this building to like you said, different filmmakers, video shooters, or even content creators, like he said. And so, like I said, it's so much money to be made in that mind, and I'm going for it. I'm going for it. That's my goal. I'm shooting for it. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. That's what I'm working to. That's what I'm working to.
Wait, baby, we're on the way. Hey, I ain't know the commissioner set their own salaries though.
The who?
The commissioner of the NBA.
I don't think they set their own salary, but I think it's more like, so like you can ask for a salary and then the NBA
owners, the owners gotta agree on it.
Gotta agree to it, yeah. Like, so, you know, like, because the commissioner worked for the owners, but he oversee everything.
Right. But
so,
he's
so
able to set his own salary to where, okay, if they agree on it, then, you know what I'm saying, it's that.
Yeah. I mean, hey. But y'all know my goals, man. I'm working toward my goals, man.
Hey, is this a 3-pointer or a 2-pointer? Man, I did the wrong thing. Hold on.
Before you even play it, I don't even see no damn 3-point line.
Hold on, I ain't got to it yet. I'm gonna rewind it.
Get over it. No.
Oh.
From my foot behind the line.
You see
a 3-point layup. I see what you're saying.
Get over it. No. Right? No, that's a layup. From my foot behind the line.
So my question, this is what I'm gonna say with that. My question is it where the person take off from or where you release the ball from?
I mean, if we looking at the NBA and you shoot a 3, they always go to where your foot was, right? They ain't looking. I mean,
but I'm saying, but you got to realize they do go to where your foot was, where you were standing at, and all that stuff. But it's also they've been to release the ball at the same time, because when they jump, because I'm gonna be jumping forward,
right,
and land. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 3 then. He just did a 3-point layup.
Right, and I think that's a 3-pointer. That's some cold shit.
He did a 3-point layup.
And another thing, that got to be a small ass court for you to jump from the 3-point line and lay them up.
Especially with he didn't even have no speed. Like, he didn't have no takeoff. So yeah, I'm with you. That's a 3-point layup on a small ass court. Man, make sure y'all hitting that like, comment, subscribe button, man.
Oh, here was another question that I had. Like, okay, you know the NIL got started last year?
Yeah, something like that.
So this goes back to when we was talking about the rookie contracts, as far as they performance and all that. But with the NIL in place and paying the top college athletes, do you think they should raise the professional rookie contracts or reevaluate how they pay them coming in?
Yep. I'm gonna tell you why, right?
Oh, he missing all of it. He missing the best show.
Schroeder make more. Schroeder Sanders make more than the #1 overall pick of the NFL right now.
Wimp-Lena.
Wimbayana. Yeah. Well, you talking about NBA then, okay, but you gotta realize, right? What's his name? The dude from the quarterback from USC, he got a Wendy's commercial. Schroeder just bought what that car Schroeder just bought?
A Rolls
Royce. And he's still in college, right? And we talking about he bought it, not his rich ass daddy bought it. He bought.
Did he buy it though?
Well, okay, I don't know if he bought it. I know they were talking about it. Let's say it like this. They were talking about it.
Yeah, because
but he got a Bentley. He bought himself a Bentley and something else though. And his daddy was like, "What do a college athlete need with all these cars?" And Tom Brady told him, "You don't need that car." The Rolls Royce. I think he said he wanted the color now. if I ain't mistaken. So the reason why I say they gotta change it, because now it's what is the interest of going to the league early now? Where the interest lay at? Like, what is the interest of going now? Like, if I can
now you keep going.
now I want to look at them numbers. If I can
no, this WNBA.
yeah, I saw that. That's why I said the 1,000. When I seen the 1,000, I ain't even have to look no more. When I seen the 1,000, I knew what it was. But what I'm saying is, if I can be in college, right, and make $5-6 million a year off it, and I'm going to the NBA or NFL, and my first contract finna give me $4-5 million or whatever they making it. Why I need to go there?
Right. I'm gonna do my whole. If I'm making what $4-5 million if first year or whatever, or second year, shit, I'm gonna stay 2 more years, make 4. You know, I'm gonna keep on up in the ante.
Yeah, and that's what's the girl name that just won, the black girl that just won
tennis.
Oh
no, you talking about Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. They asked Angel Reese was she going to the WNBA, or she was like, why would I go?
Why would she go?
I make more money than most of them that's over there playing. Why? That's what I'm saying. Why would
she make money than all of them playing?
No, I'm saying, like, I'm talking about, like, you know, like, she probably don't make more money than like, cause you know, Diana Taurasi or somebody probably got endorsements out the ass too. But I'm talking about, but her endorsements and shit paying her to. Nah, I wouldn't go. I ain't gonna lie. I can't give out what I'm trying. I wouldn't go. Fuck that. What's the purpose? Like, the purpose of leaving college early to go to play pro sports is money. No matter how, it ain't the love of the game. I hate when people say I play this for the love. No, you don't. You play this because of the money.
Yeah, that's you start off playing, you know, to make money.
Yeah, like, because when people say I'm in this league for the love of the game, why do you negotiate contracts and you hold out when they don't give you what you want? You in this motherfucker for the money. Because the love of the game, you're gonna take the minimum they can pay you and just play the game. Simple and plain. So everybody that play these sports in these sports because of what it can do for them monetarily wise, financial wise. And I ain't mad at that. That's why I always have told you I'm going to the highest bidder every time. Every time.
Bam.
This fool in high school made $5.9 million. Look at this shit. He in high school.
Y'all see that?
Yeah. He in high school. Come on now. High school. I made $4.5 million in college.
And these the top players. The top player NIL deals. This the girl that did she transfer? Did she transfer to LSU? Was she the one who transferred, or she was already there? I don't know. She do something.
There you go, right there. Kayla Williams. Go to Kayla Williams.
Mm-hmm.
So these players already millionaires now before they even eligible to be drafted. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, what is the purpose? What's the purpose of? I overheard somebody say the only reason why Bronny James was the highest paid is because his dad is, who his dad is, right? And it may be true, but guess what? Guess what my answer is? So, if your parents can't put you in a position
to win, look, Bryce didn't got up there. He number 13 now.
Oh, I ain't know Bryce was getting that bread. I ain't never seen him.
He wasn't this high at first. He was on there, but he was like in the I think the hundreds. But he had number 13 now.
I'm telling you, what commercials he in though?
I know they did one. All of them did a Nike commercial, didn't they?
I don't know if they. Oh, yep, sure did. Yep, they sure did. They sure. I forgot about this.
They up there. I mean, and then they already got the fame. So
go back to Travis Hunter. What Travis Hunter?
Travis Hunter 2.1.
2.1. But see, that's my point. And then now they at the point where the boosters can pay them to come to the school. Come on, bro. I'm going to the highest bidder. Whoever the highest bidder is, that's who I'm going to.
1.7.
Who are they? Angel Reese?
Mm-hmm.
1.7 million in college. And then finna go get drafted and make 200,000 if that.
Travis Hunter and Shadur want this high at first. After that first week, that's when they shot up.
Nah, I was just finna say, fool, that's what I'm saying. They rock stars now. They ain't just in the old battle no more. They rock stars now.
Thanks.
They rock stars.
Nick's number 16. This the quarterback that just beat them. He won last week and his shit went down 200K.
Yeah, wow.
And they won. But every time Colorado win, they what's Travis Hunter and them shit gonna go up. And that's what Dion bring to the table. That's how he helping them kids. Like, you gonna make more money, you gonna get recognition, and you gonna you finna go to the league. You going to the NFL. As long as you put the work in. As long as you put the work in, man, you gonna get there.
Well, but hey, I ain't mad
all day, man. But you know what I'm saying? It's coming to an end.
Coming to an end. We appreciate y'all.
That we ain't even get to.
We always had it. But it's one thing we did say that we gotta for all y'all, for the ones that's left in here, we did say when we get to 100 subscribers, we were gonna do a giveaway. We had 100 and what we at 102.
102. We gotta get together and see what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we're gonna get together, see what we're gonna do. Alan, we were gonna give you something special, but we ain't fucking with you no more.
Damn, man, what you do to them folks?
Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna give away. And
figure that out this week.
Yeah, we'll figure it out this week.
Yes, y'all know. We're gonna start dropping other content on the page too, like little videos and stuff too. So, you know what I'm saying, like on other topics that we don't get to or don't get a chance to cover, we're gonna start dropping this stuff on the page too.
And look, y'all need to check them videos out too, man, because it might be something that we say in them videos that it's gonna be y'all way of winning these prizes too, man. So check them videos out. Man, check those out. Check out the shorts. Listen to us every Wednesday, man, 12 o'clock live. We're gonna announce the winners, the winner, or whatever, however we doing this. Y'all just stay tuned, man. I'm FatBoy Spike.
You already know it's the Mekonnect, man. We're gonna see y'all next week. Make sure y'all tune in, hit that like button, subscribe, and y'all check out our other content from our other pages. The links are in the description. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna catch y'all next week, man. We out.
Out of here, APG.